Hello everybody.
Good evening. Good evening. We've just had a minor crisis which we're not going to discuss on here, but if you want to message me I'll tell you all about it.
But I have been eating quite a lot of beans.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Well, yes, here we are again, and as a couple of you have commented, yes, 2 Thursdays this week.
Yeah, that was a bit weird, wasn't it? Thanks for everybody that hopped on Monday night. We was doing the stream for Glen Farg, and it was great that so many of the Thursday night regulars jumped on there, and I realised it confused a lot of folks.
Yeah, but no, it was good because I think there were a lot more people have watched it than normally watch those things as well, which is lovely. And please carry on watching their stuff as well because they've got some good stuff.
They have got some good stuff.
It's a lovely folk club, It really is.
Yeah,
great people.
So here we are, week 33, and we've still got another night without any repeats. But I've got to be honest, we think this may well be the last one of the originals. Well, we're saying this is the last one without any repeats on the originals.
I think it will be.
Reason being, Kip's idea. Do you want to say about it?
Yeah, what we thought was, because this is the 16th hour of all original songs without repeating anything. But we thought, because we've had quite a few of you requesting songs that we've already done. So, if you would like to post on the Winter Wilson Facebook page, which obviously you'll have to do later, not in the stream here because we won't necessarily notice it, which 5, up to 5, that you would like us to do, then the next Originals night in 2 weeks, we'll do a favourites set.
Yeah.
So whichever songs get the top number of votes, so you can vote for up to 5, and then we'll go through it.
We'll keep rolling through there
and see.
If you want to put them on here while it's fresh in your mind, it's fine because we'll go back through the comments later on, and we'll do that.
In the meantime,
we'll crack on. Do a song.
Introduce this song, dear.
This song on our set list, it's called Mr. Turnip. It's actually called I Missed a Turn Upon the Road, which then became Mr. Turnip on the Road, which sounds like a friend of Mr. Potato Head has joined a band and is going on tour.
Shut up.
We'll do the song.
I recall the day that this all changed for you and I, where there'd not been a second thought. It hurts to say goodbye. Completely unexpected, I was not prepared. I missed a turn upon the road and found love waiting there. I would not talk of destiny. I could not trust in fate. What is this I am feeling? There must be some mistake. One moment I was flying, the next I'm running scared. I missed a turn upon the road and found love waiting there. Kind words and kisses stole my heart. My promise is that we'll never, never, ever part. I cannot tell what lies ahead, but then that's nothing new. My step, it will not falter while I walk this path with you. How come when you stop searching, you find what was all I missed a turn upon the road, found love waiting there. Kind words and kisses stole my heart. My promise is that we'll never, never, ever part. So I stand before you to show the world we're one. This day's a new beginning. The past has been and gone. Two hearts, a rose forever shared. I missed a turn upon the road and found love waiting there. I missed a turn upon the road and found love waiting there. Boke. Sorry.
It is a little bit vomit worthy, to be fair. The last time we sang that was for two friends' wedding, which is why we always say, do not ask me to write a song for your wedding. They are no longer married.
No.
I am the curse.
Carly's married to somebody else.
Don't ask me to do it.
No,
Don't
it
ask
was
me to
just,
do
it was
No.
one of them things. It was always, don't ask him to write a wedding song or a song about your love, because we did Just Good Friends earlier on.
Excuse me, I do
We
apologise.
did Just Good Friends earlier on in the series, and she dumped him as well. So we have done one for Daryl and Sarah, and so far, baby number 4 is on the way, isn't it? So
No.
is it?
No, that's Andy.
I know that's our Andy. I thought they were having another one. Are they just getting a bigger house?
Not that I'm aware of.
I think they're just having a bigger house.
Yeah, we'll leave that out of it anyway. I'm just looking down at the
I'm going to have a look now.
at the iPad there as we're strumming away. I really should be taking notes of what I'm doing, but it's nice to see a load of new names coming up on there as well again.
Oh,
So
yeah. I'm seeing a few. George McQuillan, hello. Tell us where you are if you're new.
If you're new to us, tell us where you are. And hello, Cleethorpes. I know Carol's on there. And
Hello, Copthorne. Hello,
Copthorne.
Ealing. Hi,
Yeah.
Murray. Hemel Hempstead. Hello, Sue.
Hemel.
Joseph Dobbin, another name I don't know. But yeah, if you are new, please say hello, because they're quite a friendly lot and they don't bite.
Yeah, they're very nice.
Well,
that's just
hi,
one other
Graham.
thing.
Yeah,
We got a little bit excited, because we do get excited about the simplest of things, even more so these days. Our Facebook page is on 2,998 likes. If we can get 2 more tonight, we'll be delighted.
Absolutely.
What's weird about it is I think it's 3,100 and something people follow us.
But they don't like us.
But there's obviously over 100 people who follow us and don't like us, which makes me quite nervous, I've got to be honest.
There's somebody called Angel of Dublin, I'm guessing that is, but it's in Gaelic.
Oh, fantastic.
I know. Kay Dawson likes Mr. Turnip on the road.
Yes, I like that.
Now here's the thing.
I've got this little thing of this little turnip on the road. It's
Is it just Hebrideans or is it Scottish people in general? Right? I know that there is a difference between a turnip and a swede, but I call them both turnips. And I say, if Dave's nipping out the shop, would you get me a turnip? And he goes, is that a white turnip or a yellow turnip that's not a turnip?
Yeah.
But anyway, here we go. Another
This,
song. I also
this
need
one.
to say something else.
Carry on.
We have an audience.
Oh, yeah.
We have an audience. Susie, come and wave in front of the camera. You don't have to show them that you're wearing your pyjamas, but you can if you like.
Oh, thinking about that.
Evening all.
Right, she just shouted. She's got the dog with her as well. That's just set the dog up as well.
Cookie.
Nice one. Yeah, that last song, we've never done it in a live set. As I say, the last time we performed that was a few years ago at a wedding. And that is the case with this song as well.
There is a good reason why we've never done this. Why we've never done this one live, and you were about to notice.
Well, I often get asked, do you write the lyrics or do you write the music first? 99% of the time, I write the lyrics first, and then put something to it. When I say write the music, I make it up. I don't actually write anything. But this, I was messing about on my little home recording thing one day, came up with this riff on the ukulele, sort of... I didn't know you could do that, but I can't do that and sing at the same time. So I looped it. I just got this loop going, and then I made these words up to go with it.
Down with the kids, man.
Down with the kids,
Looping, yeah.
Thanks for your input, Sweet Pea. It's most helpful. And
it's going to be that kind of evening, isn't it?
And yeah, so I don't really know how this is going to work. This could be a complete disaster, but I've just got this thing that we want to, by the end of tonight, we will have performed every single song we've ever recorded. And we've recorded this, and so we're going to give it a go. It's called Going Home. Quite appropriate, really. I don't like the taste of the water, what it is I cannot tell. I'm not salty, it's not bitter, but it doesn't suit me well. You're telling me, you're telling me, you're telling me that something isn't right. You're telling me, you're telling me, you're telling me you cannot sleep at night. Forgot it. That was a harmonica solo. Drag the bags out of the attic, throw the suitcase out the stairs. We'll be leaving in the morning. Phone your folks and say your prayers. Time has passed for thinking, there's nothing to discuss. My feet are getting itchy. We need to catch that bus, 'cause we're going back, going back, going back, going back home. Yes, we're going back, going back, going back, going back home. Harmonica. I don't mind the weather, we'll wrap up against the snow. Nothing lasts forever, it's time for us to go. Smell the cooking in the kitchen, the kettle's on the boil. I need loving arms around me, I need familiar soil. 'Cause we're going back, going back, going back, going back home. Yeah, we're going back, going back, going back, going back home. Yeah, we're going back, going back, going back, going back home. Yeah, we're going back, going back, going back, going back home. Yeah, well, it's probably a good thing I didn't get the harmonica. Hang on a minute.
I'm saying nothing. Sorry, instruments have to go away now. Right.
If Steve Creswell's watching, I hope that's straight, Steve. I know it drives you nuts if it's not.
So, what have we got on here? We've got... Carol thinks that's beautiful. Carol, we love you.
Thank you, Carol. Thank you. I think it's worth working up and keeping in the set.
As my mother said, all your taste's in your mouth, love. That's what she used to say to me when she saw the way I dressed, actually. Gail says trying to get down to 5 favourites is really hard, too many to choose from. Well,
Thank you,
there's 2
Gail.
of you can have 5
You say the nicest things. Yeah, I mean, we can do a few of them. Another thing what we were thinking about doing with the originals nights is doing coming up to Christmas, album feature nights. Start to get that in.
Yeah, the few people pointing out that I've just given Daryl a hell of a fright because he's had the snip. They are just buying a bigger house.
Poor lad.
Steve Doan, Dave's Field. Yes, I know. Oh, Chris.
Dave's
Give it a
Field.
hi, Chris.
Oh, Dave's Field, yeah.
Yeah. Pamela Bridge is watching.
Corey.
Pete Davis, tidings from North Wales. I hope your weather's better than ours.
Yeah, you're just coming out of lockdown, aren't you?
Yeah.
Do
Ireland have just extended theirs, haven't they? France have said that theirs is going on till December the 1st. Oh gosh, lots and lots and lots of people on here. That's lovely.
Just see Ted on there saying freestyling's best. We are down with the kids if we're freestyling.
We are, yeah, freestyling. Hey, get us.
That's freestyling, the posh word for making it up as you go along.
Yes. Oh, right.
Yeah, this is a new one.
Of which, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, a bit of a... I've not written a bluesy sort of song for a long while, so sort of well overdue. And I'm just trying to think what it's called. Oh, Our Love Has All Been Spent, that's it.
Yeah.
Cheery little title.
This was one of those where I sort of looked at the title to the song and went, really?
You don't ask anymore.
No, I just...
No point.
Just get on with it.
Just write them. Don't mean to say they're all true.
I do remember from a previous life, dear,
No,
opening one of your books that had that kind of song in it, and it just said, for God's sake, it's only a song at the bottom of it.
Yeah, well, let's leave it there.
Yes. I think if Manel's watching, he might like this, because it's a bit bluesy. Cardboard boxes abandoned on the floor, packed with clothes and jumble, not much more. Sentimental wreckage, worn out valentines, old keepsakes from another time. Picture hanging on a bedroom wall, a battered old suitcase getting dragged across the floor. It's a cold and loveless room, but it could have been, yeah, it should have been so much more. There's a sign up in the garden saying property for rent. We couldn't make the payments. Our love has all been spent. I didn't see the change. It's like the dawning of the day. 1 minute you're in sunshine, next you're on your way. It's that space between a heartbeat, just before you draw a breath. Who knows what happens there? Now the rooms are full of echo, there's shadows on the wall. All we have are ghosts and memories behind locked doors. Drop the keys back through the letterbox, turn around and walk away. So much we're missing, nothing left to say. There's a sign up in the garden saying property for rent. We couldn't make the payments. Our love has all been spent. Just got to from across the road. Yeah, brand new song.
Yeah, new song.
I learnt it yesterday. It's yeah, I like that one. I said that's a keeper. That's one for the new album, I think. Some more thank yous. To especially for those of you who were on last week and on Monday. It's Thursday today, isn't it?
Yeah.
I sent another load of money off to our two charities this week. I reckon we're on about 2,200 that we've sent now. I will tot it up actually and do it. So thank you so much. For anybody who doesn't know, at the top of this post or on the front page of our website, there are two donate buttons where you can donate by credit card, by PayPal, by debit card, by whatever. And one of them is the Charities Fund, and that we split 50-50 between the Musicians Union, Musicians Hardship Fund, and Sleaford Community Larder, our local food bank. And the other button is, we call it our Strings and Things Fund, and that basically is our bank account.
Hurrah.
Hurrah. But yes, thank you so much to everybody who has given over recent weeks. We appreciate it hugely, and I'm sure that the charities do as well. So thank you.
Yeah, we have had messages from the
from the food,
from the community larder.
Yeah, the food bank. They're thrilled to bits.
Thanking everybody for their donations. Do appreciate that.
Some more names on here I don't know.
Oh, that's good.
Linda Rigby wants to know, Becky wants to know where it's a dress and it's white stuff, and Dave bought it for me for Christmas a couple of years ago.
See what good taste I have.
Yes.
She pointed to it, I want that one, I got it, I did the right thing. It's that easy. Talking about taste, tonight, this is care of Susie, who's sat on our sofa over there. I'm on a Cornish IPA, proper job, St Austell's Brewery, 5.5%, bottle conditioned, very nice indeed, thank you. And you are? And
especially for Graham and anybody else who's interested, I've gone back to old favourites but a different expression. This is a Jura Superstition, which I have to say is one of my favourites of the Juras. And for those of you who are worried, no, that isn't all whiskey. It is. There's a fair bit of water in there. Oh dear! No, I know what's going to do. You know, Susie started singing that as soon as I did this as well.
Yeah, this song, this next song. Again, we've not done this just as the two of us. The last time we would have performed this live would have been around about getting on 30 years ago, and we used to play in a band together, Rag Trade, and this was one of our songs, a regular song in the set. And I can remember writing it, and I still really don't know what it's about. If you can work it out, let me know. I appreciate it.
One of my favourite memories, and it was in the pub, and I won't name the person who it was, but somebody who we still know, who lives not ever such a long way away, said to Dave, "That must have been mad. I worked out what it means now." And Dave went, "Great, can you tell me? Because we haven't got a clue."
I did have someone tell me once the Saw Doctors wrote it.
We had that as well, didn't we?
I'd be delighted if the Saw Doctors recorded it. But
and I would just like to say this is one of those moments where I hate Knocker Creasy.
Yeah, Knocker, he was our melodeon player, and he used to do this fantastic riff over the song.
Stop it.
Which Kip's going to do for you tonight. Yeah?
No.
Must have been mad. was a lad without a purpose, never set my goals, quite content to drift along following my nose. Never looked for reasons, never thought I cared, fell victim to my ignorance. Now I'm running scared. I must have been mad,
I must have been
I
mad,
must have been crazy.
I must have been crazy.
I've been all the way to hell and back, there's no one there to save me from your rope, from your lifeline. Drowning in a stormy sea, won't somebody come and rescue me? They promised me good money, they told me I'd find wealth. You're just the kind of man we need, you strong and in good health. Don't ask any questions, do as you were told. All you need is the air you breathe and a heart that's stony cold. I must have been mad,
I must have been mad,
I must have been crazy.
I must have been crazy.
I've been all the way to hell and back, there's no one there to save me from your rope, from your lifeline. Drowning in a storm, you see, won't somebody come and rescue me? I was meddling with mad when I caressed the devil's daughter. She took me by the hand, I was a lamb led to the slaughter. My soul, it was on fire, no more could I resist. The last I saw was Satan's claw clenched into a fist. I must have been mad,
I must have been mad,
I must have been crazy. I've been all the way to hell and back, there's no one there to save me from your rope, from your lifeline. Drowning in a storm, you see, won't somebody come and rescue me? Look at me, I'm wasted, I'm just an empty shell, the remnants of a fool who rattled on the gates of hell. A living, breathing nightmare, a stain upon mankind. I lost the love of all my friends and nearly lost my mind. I must have been mad, I must have been mad, I must have been crazy.
I must have been crazy.
I've been all the way to hell and back, there's no one there to save me from your rope,
From your lifeline.
drowning in a storm, you see, won't somebody come and rescue me?
That is the first time I've ever got that right. Ish.
Close.
Most of it was there.
No, it was.
But there we go.
That was cracking. That was
Must have been
cracking.
mad.
Yeah, that's another one we can bring back in the set.
I nearly said a very, very
You
rude
really
thing
did.
then.
You nearly did.
And it had something to do with sex and travel.
Oh,
Excuse me,
yes.
I'm just checking a football score.
Scotland are playing tonight, by the way. I know England are playing tonight as well, but England's is just a friendly, and Scotland's is quite serious. If they win tonight, they qualify, don't they?
Yes, it's 0-0 at half time.
Well, that's good then.
Away in Serbia.
Irene Marshall, did Rag Trade ever record? Yes, we did.
We did.
It was back in the days of the cassette.
We did
Irene.
a cassette and it was called Just Happy to Be Here.
Yeah.
Because that was what Knocker always used to say.
We used to get set up. Knocker would set his microphone up, get his squeeze box out, start playing. That was everything he wanted to do, and that was fine. And you used to say, "What do you want to do next, Knocker?" And he would say, "I don't care. I'm just happy to be here." And that kind of stuck.
The other thing about Knocker was that we would get there and get setting up the PA and everything, and Knocker would set up his microphone, sit down, and start playing his frigging melodious.
That's what I just said.
And he would just play and play. Whenever anybody else was sound checking, no matter what, Knocker would be playing.
I remember one gig we did.
To be fair, the practice did him
It
good.
was a song, because we used to do songs as a band, and sometimes me and Kip would just do one together. and there was one where Knocker wasn't actually playing on it, but he still stayed sat in his seat. And as I looked across, he was reading the Beano. I have no idea where he'd found the Beano, but he was reading the Beano. I'll always remember that.
The other one with Knocker. Knocker used to occasionally borrow Dave's guitar and do a song, and it was normally The Leaving of Liverpool, wasn't it? They would do.
Yeah, we used to. We used to play a lot of thrash Irish stuff.
A lot of like pogsy type stuff.
Just barroom stuff. It was great fun.
And Knocker would, I don't know how it started, but it became a thing that Knocker would do The Leaving of Liverpool, and Dave and I, because he would use Dave's microphone, Dave and I would use the other microphone to sing the choruses, the harmonies, and then in between we would, basically it became a bit of a challenge to see how far we could get Knocker undressed during the verses. And I think once we got him where we got his shoes off and his trousers were around his ankles.
Yeah, his trousers around his ankles and his shirt up, and he was just there in his Y fronts, and he still carried on and did the song basically. Look him up, Nigel and Terry. Look him up on Facebook.
Yeah,
Knocker and his wife Terry.
Terry.
Yeah,
is it or Terri? One of them.
I'm not sure.
It's an I.
Yeah, have a look and find them and like them. They do some great stuff. They really do.
Now then,
this one, this song. Again, it's another new one. Over the lockdown, I've had very little gainful employment, but I actually got a commission to write some songs for a play. Whether that play ever gets staged or not is another matter. But I wrote 3 songs for the play, for which I got paid, and I was delighted. But we kind of like, that's not to say we don't like the others, but we kind of like this one in that it would work, sort of work in the set to a degree. The play is all about Nell Gwynn and her life basically, and it was about 17 or 18 years she was in a relationship with
Charles I.
Charles I. I was trying to think which Charles it was, and
I think it was the first. I'm sure somebody will correct us.
Yeah, no doubt about that. But yeah, and because I did mention this. It was set in a time of when the country was in turmoil, the royals were philandering, the politicians were crooked, and there was a plague on the land.
That couldn't possibly happen.
Couldn't imagine that happening in these days, could you?
But if it did, the Teddies would make a film about it.
I'm sure they would.
Yeah.
But and this song. There's a scene in the play, and the title being "All in Dust," and it's when Charles dies, and he's on his deathbed, and Nell Gwynn, as she wasn't married to him, wasn't allowed anywhere near him.
And was then knowing that she would just be cast out, and
knowing her life at court would be over.
And he had tried to set her up financially and everything, and she wouldn't take it from him, would she?
No, she did take. There is one house still privately owned on.
Is it on Park? No, in Westminster anyway.
In Westminster. And that was Nell Gwynn's house, because she insisted that if he was going to give her a house, he was going to buy her a house, and it was going to be hers.
So anyway, this is called All in Dust. Empty, how empty, so lost and alone. My lover, all my sweetheart lies, as cold as winter snow. I sit and I ponder my sorrow and my fears. What now has fate in store for me? After all these years, oh help me God, please give me wings. I've lost my love, I've lost my king. Who is left that I can trust? My life, alas, is all in dust. Such splendid gifts he gave me. He loved me without shame. All that treasure I would give to be lying in his arms again. How cruel such circumstance that frowned upon a love so dear. For as he drew his dying breath, alone was I safe for my fears. Oh, help me, God, please give me wings. I've lost my love, I've lost my king. Who is left that I can trust? My life, alas, is all in dust. Farewell, farewell, no more words have I. Too soon it seems my time will come. My life I fear is over now. You have my heart and now you're gone. Oh, help me, God, please give me wings. I've lost my love, I've lost my king. Who is left that I can trust? My life, alas, is all in dust. It's different, isn't
Yeah,
it?
definitely different.
Yeah. I'm having a look on here. You can talk about the...
Okay.
Sorry, if you like.
What should we talk about?
Terry Haste. Hello, Terry. John Behar. Lots of new names on here.
Yeah, that's good. You're all clearly football
Charles
fans.
II. I knew somebody. Thanks, Gwyneth.
Thank you. Charles II. Yeah. Bit of a lad, by all accounts.
Yes.
Yeah.
Deanie's on. Kim and Harry guy.
Yeah, I was given the book as well for some research in writing the songs, and it's amazing some of the things that folks got up with then, and they still do now, I suppose. Nothing really changes that much. Yeah. Anyway, this song. Yeah, go on.
Steve Dones just said we're on 3,001 likes.
Hurrah!
Yes. Thank
Wonderful.
you very much. Thanks,
Thank
Steve.
you.
They're probably all unlike us now.
We'll pack up and go home now then.
Sorry,
Oh,
I'm
we
just
are
checking
home.
on the footing. Yes.
Dirty
Sorry.
boy.
Serbia 0, Scotland 1. How many minutes to go?
Too many.
That's 52 minutes in. Yeah.
Long way to go.
Are now that I think this is one of your best, although it's a collaboration,
Yeah,
this one, isn't it?
yeah, I can't take credit
Well, you can
for
take
this.
some of it.
I'll definitely take some of it. This song, it must be, I don't know, getting on 10 years ago, something like that. Trev Mayfield, I don't know if Trev's watching, Sleaford lad, cracking Morris team, member of the squire of Sleaford, Kesteven Morris.
Yes, and
no
he
less
used to
at
play
one time.
bass as well.
Yeah,
and,
did,
yeah.
yep. And Trev and Becky live in town, and he used to run a little thing called the Acoustic Lounge in Sleaford, and we'd go down there once a month on a Sunday night. It was great, have a few beers, sing some songs, it was that sort of thing. And one evening, a guy called Chris Watson, who I know Steve Doan will know, who's out there. Chris was living in Sleaford at the time, and Chris is responsible for starting, I think he's responsible for starting the Sleaford Ukulele Orchestra.
Yeah, I think he did,
which
yeah.
is still going strong. And I know Chris moved away, I don't know where he is now.
Newark was the last I heard, although I did see him on... Was it on
He was
Countdown?
on
He was on
Countdown,
Countdown.
or-
Oh, this is like years ago.
Or was it Pointless?
Pointless,
He was on
sorry,
Pointless,
yeah,
thank you.
Pointless.
But anyway, Chris got up and recited this poem called 2 Million Soldiers. And as we've just been paying our respects over this weekend and yesterday for the Armistice Day. Chris recited this poem that he'd written a good many years earlier. He'd been living in Glasgow. I think he's originally from Scotland. Living in Glasgow, and was a social worker. And among his duties was going around the homeless shelters, and met an old guy who told him the story. This guy had actually fought in the Battle of the Somme. And Chris wrote this poem, and then asked if anybody could put music to it. And to be fair, I did knock it about a bit. Chris didn't mind, you know. I did swap a few things about a bit just to make it scan as a song, and added a chorus to it and bits and bobs. And it's called 2 Million Soldiers, and we'll dedicate it to Chris if you're out there somewhere, mate. Hope you're doing all right.
Still see from him on Facebook now and again.
Yeah, badly packed traveller. I know he was travelling all over the place at one time.
Anyway, yeah, 2 Million Soldiers.
Something like that. I fought at the Somme, lad, that's what the old boy said. I took a lungful of mustard gas, it should have left me dead. Now I live here midst these winos, these vagabonds and bums, begging soup and cast-off clothing, rich tables, crumbs. You see this old coat that I wear, these medals and these boots, they've walked through countless battlefields, worn by countless troops. And now I wheeze and I cough, lad, I struggle for my breath. Every step I shuffle takes me closer to my death. My memory's clear, my dignity is gone. 1916, the battle of the bloody Somme. My country deserted me, I live on claims for the poor. Certified hero, I'm the soldier who lost the bloody war. Post-traumatic stress, you say, well, prove it if you can. I've had every kind of syndrome that's ever known to man. But we never saw a lawyer, no win, no bloody fee, no pills of compensation for soldier boys like me. My memory's clear, my dignity is gone. 1916, the battle of the bloody Somme. My country deserted me, I live on claims for the poor. A certified hero, I'm the soldier who lost the bloody war. Now I see them selling poppies, remembering their dead. Brothers, friends and comrades, rest easy in your bed. You say that I'm the lucky one, at least I have survived. I say I'm an embarrassment in my country's eyes. My memory's clear, my dignity is gone. 1916, the battle of the bloody Somme. My country deserted me, I live on claims for the poor. Certified hero, I'm the soldier who lost the bloody war. Been a while.
I love that. It just made me think that they say I'm an embarrassment in my country's eyes. I don't know if any of you watch Countdown.
Oh, yeah.
But I do. I love it, and therefore Dave does, because we normally watch it on playback while we're having our tea. But at the moment...
I don't get fed if I don't watch Countdown.
In Dictionary Corner, alongside Susie Dent, who in herself is a bit of a hero of mine, is Rufus Hound. He's an actor, a comedian and a poet. And...
Sounds like an Alsatian to me.
He did a poem today, which is brilliant. It was so good. Dave was actually out of the room at the time. I had to pause it, rewind it and play it back to Dave.
Out there, I was washing up. That's what I was doing. I'll get the mouth organ for this one. You carry on.
But it was superb. It was about how they say that in 10,000 hours you can become an expert in anything. You can fulfil your dreams. You know, the land of the free and all of that. But then that's unless you happen to be born of poor parents, born a woman, an immigrant, disabled, any of those other things. And it was just fantastic. And
Basically,
I was Googling him afterwards to find out a bit more about him, and I came across his Twitter account, and this was like 20 minutes after the programme had finished, and he said, it's great, had complaints already, and guess what, they're from middle-aged white men who look like God, because that's what the whole poem was about. So yeah, look him up. I've asked him if he can post the poem as a video on its own, so that we can share it around, but if not, about 2/3 of the way through, or just over halfway through Countdown this afternoon. Really, really worth catching up with.
Well worth a look.
It was very good.
Yeah. This song...
Should we say some happy birthdays?
Yeah, we should do. Yeah, go on. Fire away.
Will you go then?
Okay. Well, first, I know we wished Keith happy birthday last Monday, but we were supposed to give him a happy birthday today, so we will do.
Happy birthday Keith
last
Collishaw.
Monday, Keith. And a couple of our heroes have had birthdays this week. Today, Neil Young is 75. A couple of days ago, Bonnie Raitt was 71.
Yeah.
Still in cracking form.
There's a gasp from across the room. Yeah, 71 and looks better than most of us. That's why I hate the bitch. No, I don't. I love her to bits.
Saying that, Susie sat over there, and for my birthday, she bought me Dylan's new album. And Dylan is, I think, is he just turned 80 or just coming up to 80? And it's a cracking album. There's some really good songs on it. There really are. But this song,
and I bought you Springsteen's new album.
You did, yeah. Oh, he's got.
You know, whatever you think, he is just so cool.
He's a good cracking.
Anyway, there we go.
But yeah, this one has been a regular of our live set. It's amazing, really, that we've got this far. Got to the very last night where we're guaranteeing no repeats. On the this is on the originals, by the way. We can keep going on the covers nights. We can keep them fresh. But yeah, it's amazing we've got this far without doing this song. And funny you should mention Bonnie Raitt. I wrote this song for Bonnie Raitt. Not that she will ever know it. Are you ready, dear?
I am. Sorry, I'm just looking at the comments.
I'm gonna find myself a lover, find myself a real gold man. I'm gonna saddle up a stallion, ride all night to that promised land. Oh, when I get there in the morning, I'm gonna ride him back again. I'm gonna find myself a lover, someone who knows how to treat me right. A man to come
hope that wasn't distorting you for your ears there. It kept dipping into the red on here. I think we might have made a bit too much racket there.
Sorry, just checking. 66 minutes in, still 1-0.
Oh, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Yeah, it's that
That
time
has
of the
gone
evening.
really quickly, actually.
Always does. Fastest hour of the week.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks. That's the thing I mentioned this last week. Thanks for everybody who does the sharing. We really appreciate that. For whatever reason, the Facebook gods, it tells me like the video or the event had I don't know 10, 12 shares or something like that, but doesn't list who's actually shared it. And when I go onto the little tab that says shares, it shows me everybody that shared a couple of weeks ago, but not the recent ones. I keep trying to thank everybody, but if I miss you, I do apologise. But we do appreciate it. We really do. And yes, this is for Angela and David.
Especially for Angela and David. Like,
Yeah.
Angela has been requesting
She's been
this
requesting
song
this for weeks.
for weeks and weeks and weeks. But we said that we would do it as the last of the song original songs when we came to the end of doing stuff with no repeats.
Yeah.
So we're going to now the history of this song. We first met about 32 years ago.
Something like that. I remember what I
An
did last
Irish
week.
session. That was Knocker's fault as well.
Yeah.
But somebody said, because this Irish session used to travel around to various, well, as the pubs closed down and landlords ran away, which seemed to happen a lot.
We used to
didn't it?
close down many sessions back in the day. To be fair, me and Kip have closed down a few folk clubs as well in our time. Carry on.
But yeah, somebody, was it Tom Lane? Somebody said what we need
He did.
is a song, like an end of session song.
It was the last thing at night.
And so this was like, I think it was sort of about the Duke of Boot, wasn't it?
It would have been,
The
yeah.
Duke of Boot is
Duke of Wellington.
the Duke of Wellington pub in Lessingham, which is now a community pub, and we've only been once since.
We
it's been a
went
community
last summer.
pub.
We cycled out there last summer. It was
Yeah,
good. Yeah, it's cracking.
not the summer just gone, the one
No,
before.
no, the previous one, yeah.
With
Yeah.
Susie.
It was.
But it was. I'm pointing over there because that's where she's sitting. Sorry, I can see her socks and her pajama trousers
She's very shy.
on here. Yeah, so this was that end of evening song, and it just seemed to be appropriate.
Tom had the idea, so I wrote the song, and then they all got sick and tired of me at every session playing this as the very last song every night. People would get up and walk out as soon as I started playing the opening chords.
Yes. But in the meantime, thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for being there. Please let us have your list of 5 favourite original songs, and we will do a favourite session.
Yeah, keep the requests coming for covers as well.
Yeah,
We've,
Nikki and Jeff, which song is it?
We can't
Because we
remember.
can't find it. I know I've written
Yeah.
it down somewhere, but I can't find it. There's a Mamas and Papas song that they wanted.
And thanks for all the donations again. Yeah, thanks for all of that. We will...
Sorry, it's Susie. She says she's going to find herself a lover.
Oh, great.
I'm working on it, babe. I'm working on it.
Michael Jerome is spoken for.
Oh, yeah, but in case you didn't hear that, Michael Jerome is spoken for. If you don't know who Michael
Bit of-
Jerome is...
To be honest, I've got a bit of a man crush on him.
Oh, God.
But anyway,
Richard
just
Thompson's drummer. He is
Look him up, yeah.
just...
Yeah. We'll leave you with this. It's called Sessions End. Thank you. Landlord called time over an hour ago. Our staff, they've long since gone home. Landlady yawns as she wipes down the tables. She empties the ashtrays and tidies the stool. There's a crowd in the corner. They've played all night long. They sang every song they recall. But now the evening must end with the parting landlady shouts to them all. Oh, come on now, boys. Come on now, boys. It's time that I bolted the door. So make this the last one, 'cause it's time you were gone. There's no songs to sing anymore. There's no songs to sing anymore. So the last tune dies, smothered by conversations. There's talk of destinations, of places to play. Dates and times written down on scraps of paper, scribbled on the backs of beer mats, on the palms of people's hands. The place falls silent as the last car pulls away. The landlady laughs, she thinks of how she'd said, oh, come on now, boys. Come on now, boys. It's time that I bolted the door. So make this the last one, 'cause it's time you were gone. There's no songs to sing anymore. There's no songs to sing anymore. Come on now, boys. Come on now, boys. It's time that I bolted the door. So make this the last one, 'cause it's time you were gone. There's no songs to sing anymore. There's no songs to sing anymore. Thanks for listening.
Good night. Thank you for being there. See you next week.
We'll hop onto Facebook and have a look at the comments. Thanks very
He's
much
got
indeed.
sandwiches. I've got soup. Bye.